Hey everybody, Josh Fuerst. We're here at 2014 SHOT Show at the LBX LBT booth with Bo Stewart, the man, Big Silva, AMS, Rockstar, and we're going to talk about some of the products for LBX for 2014. So some of the existing products, like the Project Honor Camo, that's been hugely successful.
Yes.
I mean, that was just genius how it was launched with Medal of Honor.
It was a big deal.
And now it's branching out and you're expanding to more common patterns as well as some really cool patterns that LBX has developed.
Yes, they have. We're excited. You know, when Project Honor first came out, we're very excited about the launch and the type of product that was available and what we're trying to do. And then as we started to see the project really grow, we decided to go into the mainstream and getting the basics, which everybody wants, which is the tans and the greens, and making sure we cover that spectrum. But as we're moving forward with LBX line and where it's going, what's good is that the next color will be a wolf gray, which we're really excited. That will be the next launch color for LBX. Following that will be the tan and the Ranger green, and then we'll go into the new patterns, which I can talk to you about here.
And just so maybe the viewers don't know anything about LBX, LBX is one of the first companies. LBT is a professional tactical gear. A lot of guys buy their products, but made for professionals, law enforcement, government, military, and they've branched out and they've actually targeted the Milsim airsoft market, and they make it for us.
Yeah, that's right.
We have our own brand.
I mean, that is what single-handedly got me so excited, not only to come on board with these guys, but about the project. And it's the fact that, just like you said, to summarize it, it's the first major company to really recognize the industry that we all love.
And we're talking like a top-tier company. We're not talking about just any company.
Exactly. And they want to be able to make the stuff that we want, and it's all trial basis now, coming out with great patterns, coming out with great gear, and they're willing to listen. I mean, they want to be able to say, what's going on? What do your guys up there need? And how can we make changes? And that's what makes it so exciting. And for people to kind of get behind that, for companies of this magnitude to recognize our industry, which we've been trying to do for so long, it's a big deal.
And it's really cool because, if you think about the diversification and the filter, obviously you've got your customer base, LBX can be the filter. And if a great idea comes back up, the chain, and LBT goes, we're going to do it. We really like that. Might see some really cool stuff out of all this. So let's take a look at these patterns.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so the pattern that we're seeing here is what we call the Mantis, and this is one of the 4 new patterns that will be coming out. This is more like your transitional, which what I would say it's similar to, it's kind of a mixture of everything. So this is not the final color in the chest. This will be a little changed a little bit. It's still in its early modes, but this is basically the literally first run and only run of this pattern. But and so if you weed just a little bit over here, it's only on the right is what we have our Cayman, which is kind of our woodland version. And these patterns were basically developed with the mindset with LBT in collaboration with LBX, obviously with some guys really big in the industry, to work on breaking up and giving a lot of breakup actually at greater distances. So there's been a lot of work that went into these patterns and how they wanted to develop this to make it as functional as possible.
And obviously we tested out on the Milsimers and the airsoft.
Man,
like it works. Okay, cool. Now we'll move it into another phase of production.
So and there's 2 more. If you want to look at those right now, we can. I mean,
we can do some. We do some B-roll and get some close-ups.
Sure.
Of that. But
absolutely.
Let's talk about some of the bags and the gear, the cut, the 6094.
Yes.
Some of the other ones
perfect. Well, so this is still a prototype, which some of the guys that have been to some of our events have already seen this, but this is kind of the first run. This is what we call the 0094. So this is just right off of the 6094. We're making some changes, removing a top row of Molly, and it's going to be available with Molly, without pouches, with pouches. We're going to be able to do a lot of individual orders, and if people want specific types, we can do stuff like that. But this unit, I personally own the real LBT 6094, the one I wore faded, right? So it's hard to tell the difference. It's extremely impressive of how well this product is made and how great it is. This will be the flagship.
The gentleman that was at Faded Giant 2 that was running the LBX booth?
Alex, yes.
He said that, the stitching specs are still done, the cuts, the material even.
That's right.
It's all the same material.
Exactly. It's all the same material, all cut in-house, and the majority of it is sewn overseas, but a lot of it is sewn in-house too. So it's a collaboration between the two. So, but that's the beauty of it. Like, it's cut to LBT specs in-house. And it's a great product, and you get a great price, and it's backed by the same company of LBT, so it's hard to beat that, And there's just a lot of stuff coming out now. Right now, we're still limited with the assault harness, what we call our lock and load chest rig. You know, you've seen the 1961 for LBT. It's that exact rig. So originally it came out to go along with our slick, because that was the whole line is, hey, let's build like the SEALs wear and all that early on in the stages of LBX.
You have your plate carrier system that
then
is
the
modular,
slick, and you pop it off, the whole deal. Yeah, so that will all still be available. The Project Honor Camo is still available. We're coming out with the big loadout bags for LBX. Similar to
like the large deployment bags for LBX.
That will be LBX. A lot of backpacks, a lot of modularity in those backpacks, and something we're working on right now that everybody's really asking about is a rifle bag. So I'm excited about a new rifle bag that I don't want to say too much now, but it's going to be a first of its kind, period. So it's going to be really cool. So we're excited about that too.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Oh man, no problem.
I mean, it's always a pleasure. This is the man.
Thanks, dude. I appreciate you coming by. Thank you.
You know, like, subscribe, LBX. American Mill Sim.
Yep, check it out. A good year coming.
Silva. It's going to be an awesome year.
Yeah. So, thanks, man. It's going to be awesome. I appreciate it.